I'm in Ocean City, Maryland, which is a very small population town. And if you're one of those people that wanted to see a largely white population with a high violent crime and high property crime rate, this city would be it. This city is 92% white, 1% black, and 4% Hispanic, so roughly 8% of the population is not black, or 8% is not white, and that's, 500-600 people in this city. It has a violent crime rate 240% higher than the national average. And its property crime is even higher. That's 432% higher. That's really bad for the property crime. The violent crime is really high as well. And it's largely due to thefts and assaults. And they really don't have a lot of homicides here. If you go back all the way to like 2007, most of the years would be at 0. There might be a couple that have 1, but most of the years would be at 0. And your odds of becoming a victim of a crime here are 1 in 9. It's 1 in 9 your chances of becoming a victim of a crime in this city. But it's mainly, as far as the violent crime goes, it's mainly assaults. And they have assaults here at the same level per capita as they have in Baltimore. Now, like I said, it's a city of 7,000 people. So it's on a different par than Baltimore, but per capita, they have the same amount. And their population, it was rising and has been rising steadily since 2020. So while a lot of cities lost population after 2020, this is one city that gained it. The average income here is $31,000, which is kind of on par with the bad cities. And they have a 10% poverty rate, which means the majority of the population is doing pretty well. 49% of the people that live here were born here. So that's actually low. A lot of times you see numbers much higher than that. And 8.5% of the people that live here are non-citizens. So we're going to drive through here. This is largely, you can see it's a big touristy town, which is probably part of the problem with the crime as well, with a lot of thefts and assaults. That's something that, you do find in these touristy towns. You can see the boardwalk there. Got a lot of stuff that makes it look touristy here. All these hotels. I mean, it looks like a mini Vegas with all these buildings and hotels. But I wanted to do this city just because the violent crime rate is really high. And even if it's from mostly tourists, which I would have no way of knowing that if it's from tourists or if it's the people that live here year round that are, causing the assaults and committing the thefts. I mean, the thefts probably are largely people that live here. The assaults could go either way. But it's definitely a nice city. I mean, it looks like a place you'd go, like Miami or something, Miami Beach, you'd go down to hang out on the beach. walk on the boardwalk. But people don't realize when you go to some of these places, that was like Myrtle Beach for a long time, got really bad. I haven't looked into that one in a while. I should check that one out and see if that's still bad. But people don't realize that these beach towns like this, sometimes they're not really all that safe. We're just going to go up here a little bit further. See if we can find something that makes the city look worse. Boy, they have a huge fire station. For the most part, look, you got big crowds of people standing there with their beach towels and bathing suits on. Well, this has been just a quick look at Ocean City, Maryland, which is a predominantly white city that has an extremely high both property crime and violent crime rate. And this is what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad at all.